Salutations everyone, this is Razor telling you guys today why Batman can defeat anyone. And yes, I do mean anyone. He's a very important, very popular, very polarizing comic book superhero. And yes, he is a superhero regardless of what predisposition you have against the Caped Crusader, or the fact that he does not have superpowers does not exclude him from being a superhero, because he is, and he's not the only one. So I don't understand why a lot of people love to make this argument against the Dark Knight when there are others that would fit into that category, but they're all superheroes in their own right. And one of the reasons why Batman is such a popular and polarizing character is the fact that he doesn't have superpowers, that he is a mortal man without powers that is able to go toe to toe, fight and survive in a world filled with superpowered beings. You know, a lot of people can rally around that idea that, you know, a normal human would still survive in such an inhospitable world. And this lack of power does not hold Batman back. He is part of the DC Universe Trinity, which is comprised of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. They are the most important characters in that DCU universe, and you see that in many different canonical storylines where they are missing. And the reason Batman is part of this Trinity is because of what he is capable of, what he means to everyone. He is a very respected part of the Justice League. Everyone respects his opinion. Everyone wants him on their side. And he doesn't have any superpowers. There's no way he could, you know, go up to Wonder Woman and be like, "Hey, bitch, I disagree with you. And if you disagree with me, I'm going to punch your lights out." Because, well, Batman is one of the best hand-to-hand combat heroes out there. There's only, without superpowers to, you know, complement that, there's only, you know, so much he can do. But while he isn't the strongest, he is the most intelligent superhero I think that there is in DC or any other universe. Now, he's not going to win the superhero science fair or create, you know, the most, you know, fuel efficient car if they were to have a contest. But he is the guy you want ahead of your army. He's the quarterback that you want calling the shots. He is the grade A strategist of the DC universe. Batman is the man with the plan. He is the premier strategist, and he has contingency plans for any scenario. And he always has backups. He never takes his situation too lightly, and he's more prepared than any other hero when it comes to pretty much every situation. Now, his plans don't always go according to plan. You can take a look at, you know, canonical storylines as well as otherworldly or alternative universes where he's gone up against very difficult situations against villains and sometimes heroes. He's fought Superman very many times in the past, and while he has never defeated him in canon every single time, well, at least almost every single time, he has shown the capability of doing so. You take a look at The Dark Knight Rises, Hush, Red Sun, Tower of Babel, Batman Superman #2, Lex Luthor Man of Steel, Superman King of the World, Sacrifice, Infinite Crisis. All these storylines show what can happen, and that Batman is always capable of going up against whatever force you can think of and have a fighting chance at coming out the other side a victor. Now, things don't always go according to plan, and a lot of times Batman does have help with his schemes or his plots, but he's always the driving force. He's always the catalyst in getting things done. He's always going to be the XFactor. He is the most incorruptible hero in the DC universe. He's always your constant driving force for good, no matter what storyline you're looking at. And there's a reason for that, and that's because of who he is as a hero. The fact that he has already been broken and has risen up from that. There's very little things that can happen to him to make him more fragile than he already is, and he has always grown from what he has gone through in the past. Now, when it comes to going up against, you know, superpowered foes, which a lot of people don't give him much of a fighting chance against, he has proven time and time again, canon or non-canon, that he is more than capable of dealing with these people. Sure, while he is very smart, people can say that, a lot of other heroes or villains have gone up against very intelligent forces and have able to overcome that, but that's not always the case. And while, there are plenty of intelligent, friends and foes of Batman, take a look at the Riddler, an intellectual challenge against Batman and his detective skills. Take a look at Lex Luthor, who some say is the smartest man on the planet. Brainiac, who has the word brain in his very name and has all the working knowledge of the known universe. Out of all of these villains and heroes that are, you can say, are super smart and or smarter than Batman, none of them, not a single one, has the proven track record of success that Batman has. He prepares better than anyone else. If you want to give anyone equal prep time against the Dark Knight, he's going to prepare better. He always has contingency plans in place in case anything goes wrong, goes awry, people turn, or whatever. He always has the capability of overcoming anything. Now, a lot of times he's going to have help, but he is going to be the reason that those plans have success. Everyone trusts his judgment. People want his help because they know what he can do. Superman, the strongest guy in the universe, entrusts only Batman to take out himself if he were to no longer stand for the things that he stands for, and he gets controlled or becomes evil for whatever reason. He trusts Batman to be the one to take him out. No other superpowered being does he entrust with this responsibility. He knows that Batman is the one he can trust the most, the least incorruptible character in the DC universe, and he knows out of anyone, Batman is the one most capable. Now, if you take Batman and any other superpowered being and teleport them into a cage match and make them fight to the death, Batman is going to lose the majority of those fights most of the time. But that's never the case. That is never the case in any storyline, because that just wouldn't be, very fun or entertaining. But Batman, with preparation, with his intellectual ability, has been proven time and time again that he's capable of defeating absolutely anyone. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked this video, go ahead and leave a comment about anything that I mentioned. You can hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't like it, there's also another button you can show your disapproval with. And if you would like to see more videos such as this, you can go ahead and encourage such a thing, as well as subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.